what's going on? I'm the gay relationist, and yesterday we were talking about bottoms, and we finished out that subject, and we went on the tops a little bit, but just to recap a little bit, and I just want to be sure, I always say this, and I got my orange hat on to prove it. As a bottom, and you're starting out, this is starting out, and we will get to more advanced tips in a couple of more of these videos, okay? In a couple more videos, we will get to that. But as a bottom, you are not a porn star. I know everybody sees these porn movies, but I want to make sure you understand. Those motherfuckers get paid to take dick, okay? They get paid lots of money, sometimes good money, to take dick. They're experts at taking dick. They're experts at giving dick too, but we're going to learn from that as well. But the main thing is that you see those big ass, King Kong, humongous dicks to these mother. I mean, some of them are and it's rightfully deserved. But the average gay person, they can't do that right off the rip. In them porn movies, they're gut punching and slaying that ass right from the beginning. And you know what? The average regular gay man, we can't handle it from the beginning. We got to start off slow. So the main thing that what I'm going to recap is to make sure you understand that if you cannot take a dick that big, don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. If you can't handle it the second time, don't feel bad. It takes practice. It takes up to 6 years of practice. Nobody's going to be the best bottom in the universe from the very beginning. So don't worry about it, okay? Just be cool with it. Take your time, be patient, enjoy yourself. Find someone that's patient with you. Remember, sexual relationships are relationships, so you should be finding somebody. If you're at least not in love, you should at least find someone that respects you. And, you take it from there. Now, tops. Now, we talked about this with tops, about, just like bottoms have to clean your dick, tops. Yep, you got to clean your dick. Sometimes you don't want no nasty dick going up in your ass. If you want clean bottoms, then you're going to have a clean top. And also that, people want to suck your dick as well if you got a big dick. You want a clean dick when it goes in your mouth. Look at the fourth thing, clean up on there, do what you got to do. If your mama didn't tell you, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to be real. Okay? No one's ever going to accuse the gay relationship of not being real. I'm being real with you now. If I'm being like a big brother, your cousin, your nephew, whatever, I'm just letting you know. I'm here for you. That's the real information on that. All right, now let's go more on being a top, okay? Now, top, just like you have bottoms who should not be disrespected. Nobody should be disrespecting you, okay? Now, nobody's going to get it right the very first time. And I'm not trying to say I'm a sex expert, but what I am expert on is respect. And what I'm expert on is in knowing what love does not feel like, because I don't want you to go through the things I've been through. I've met people, all sorts of assholes, and people who, if your dick doesn't get up, if you can't get it right or whatever, if you don't hit the spot, work the walls and hit the middle, if you don't do it right, they want to get all up and be mad about it. Fuck that. Let them be mad. You a person, you human. No one should be disrespecting you for it. And here's a little hint. No man will be a top if they don't feel like they're wanted. That's something else too. No man wants to top you if they don't feel like they're a real man. You know what I mean? If you come up and tell me that I'm not hitting the walls and working that middle right, then I just feel a little bit less than a man. I don't feel like fucking you, and that's going to be the real of it. So I'm trying to let you know in your relationships, boys and boys, in your relationship, understand that if your man does not feel like a real man going in trying to handle business, and you ain't doing nothing to help that, you ain't going to get fucked right, and you better believe you ain't going to get. You want that good dick, and you ain't get fucked, and I'm being dead ass serious, because sex is an important part. It's an important part of a relationship, and we all know this. So if you're not praising your man, helping your man out, do whatever, just like if your man come up and ask you bottoms, hey, are you okay? Every time they put that huge dick in and they're asking you, are you okay? Why can't you ask your top man, hey, baby, you need me to do this right? You need me to adjust position? You need me to do whatever you need, baby? That should be what you should be saying. Whatever you need, that I'm going to give it to you, because that's what it's about. A top is like you have that feeling of I'm in charge. I'm doing it right. I'm hitting, you know. It goes along in that association of that dominant part of you. You know, the bottom is taking, one is receiving. So when you're in a relationship, you want this man to give you what you need, and you need it in your ass, and you want him to be the one to give it to you. Then you better believe he needs respect. You don't tell him that I keep doing like this, and I want you to see this is big, and it's like, yeah, man, fuck yeah. You better believe. You better be making some sounds, letting him know that you are enjoying what he's doing, and nobody else can do it for you, just like he can. And you gotta understand something. I mean, and this goes vice versa too. Before I get into that, this goes vice versa too. Top people, you know, if you're in a relationship and you have a bottom, your man's a bottom. No bottom. Everybody wants to know that they have good ass too. Okay, they want to know. So you got to go in and tell them, hey, you know what? Damn, this feels great. Let them know. Man, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be embarrassed by telling your partner that they are giving it to you and doing it right, like the J.J. Evans in the Dynamite. Don't be scared to let them know that. And tops, don't, and like I was talking about yesterday, don't go in just gut punching. Okay, take it a little bit at a time when you do it. You know, when you find a spot, you and your partner find that position, you work it right. You go in a little at a time. Just take it easy and slow. Once you take it easy and slow, and you do it right, and you're getting in there, then you can fuck like you own it. That's what I'm talking about. Also, yes, and now, like I'm smiling too much, and also remember, dicks come in many sizes, but love is unconditional. That's the biggest thing that you can ever give your partner is love and respect. This may come like that big size. But why would anybody want to be that big that goes along with it, have a bad attitude and disrespect for you? No. Doesn't matter when it comes to that in a relationship. You shouldn't be worried. And I mean, if it's a good, that's just added bonus. But you should be worried about the respect and love that you get from your partner. And it goes both ways, of course. Now, top men, I just want to be sure you understand, you don't be comparing yourself to every other man, especially if you're over a relationship. Don't be comparing yourself to every other man that your man might be going out and fucking. Okay? You're not Superman. No man there's always going to be a man bigger or might be able to do something. But the thing that keeps him coming back to you is the attachment of what goes along with that dick is the man, love, the respect, knowing that this person's going to take care of that. All of that feeling, that spiritual, that love, and that feeling gets wrapped into the sex part. They may be having just sex over here, but when y'all get down, there's something more to it. So I want to be sure that you understand that, you know, a lot of bottom men don't have this type of insecurity, especially than top men do. People who are men who are strictly tops sometimes have this insecurity thing. That's their vice. That's the thing that grips them and subjugates them. It's the fact that they feel like there's always a dick bigger, no one can do it better. Don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it the wrong way, bottom man. Ass is coming down a dozen. But good dick, I'm talking about, and a man that wants to take care of you and love you and go along with that takes time. And so, you know, if you and I'm going to quote my girl, Alexis K. Tyler, you sneaking around with that dog sex, meaning that you going around, you got a man that's a good provider, but he ain't hitting the walls and working the middle, and you got a man that's a good provider, and you sneaking around doing whatever just in case you're not monogamous, just saying, then I want to let you know that you're not doing, you disrespecting yourself and you fooling yourself. Because a man that will take care of you, love you, respect you, and give you dick and all that, but it just may not be, doesn't have, you know, but he can do everything else for you, you fooling yourself. You need to work with your man, do the best you can. So I just want to let you know in that relationship confine, I've talked about sex, but I haven't really talked about the relationship confine in that. And I want to add that into the top subject, okay? So, top men, understand that you have confidence within yourself. You're a man, you're doing it, getting that dick the way that he needs to. And by then, you need to be appreciative. Just like if a man takes the time with you to respect you, you can take your time with them to respect you, especially if it's your man. So I just want to get that little bit in. Just want to let you know you can catch me at thegayrelationist@gmail.com. I'm on Google+. I'm on Twitter, the Gay Relationist, Facebook, Gay Relationist. As always, I am the Gay Relationist, smiling all day long, talking about this sex subject. Peace the fuck out.